Okay, we promised you that we would tow the updated Dweller 15 that we're building here at ROA Off-Road, where we get rid of the sway with the mid-size truck. Today, we're gonna be hooking it up to a Jeep Gladiator. This is the Rubicon, so it's rated for close to 7,000 pounds. We towed it with the 3.5 EcoBoost F-150, which is rated for close to 13,000 pounds. We towed the stock one with the 2500 Power Wagon, which was close to 13,000 pounds. This weighed like crazy, stock. With the updated version, we towed it with an F-150 and it towed great. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. It came out last Saturday and we towed it with the 2500 and a 1500 stock versus upgraded. Today, we're gonna be towing the upgraded version of the Dweller that you can only get here at ROA Off-Road. We've designed this and took us a lot of time to fabricate and custom build this whole front mounting system. We had to rerun some of the wiring for the brakes and lights. But today, the ultimate question is, will a mid-size truck pull a Dweller? Because if it will, the way it's been designed now here with ROA, that would be pretty incredible, because the ability to get in deeper into the woods with a Gladiator or a Tacoma or a Chevy Colorado, it's just, you can get in deeper because they're smaller vehicles. They're easier to maneuver and get around things. So let's get hooked up and let's go see how well this tows with a Jeep Gladiator. So we're just pulling out, headed to the freeway with the updated Dweller with the Jeep Gladiator. So we're gonna see how well this handles on the freeway. I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so we are pulling on to the interstate in a Jeep Gladiator with a Dweller 15. Because we modified the whole tire rack system, we've probably shedded a couple hundred pounds, at least 100 pounds. So we're probably looking at close to 5,000 pounds dry now on the trailer. And this Jeep is rated for about 7,000 pounds. So you got about 2,000 pounds of wiggle room. At least loading it up, you're gonna probably be around 6,000 pounds. So we're not pulling it fully loaded, but we are pulling it the way it is with the update. Now I'm going 55 miles per hour, and it's towing great. If you recall, in the Power Wagon, I couldn't even do 58 is where I started noticing some issues. But that was with a 2500 Power Wagon. That's crazy. Okay, let's get it up to speed. I mean, the Jeep is definitely feeling this just because it's a mid-size truck. I'm going 60 now. That's 60 miles per hour. Wow, check this out. 61 miles per hour. Yep. There you go. Look in the back area. Zero, straight as an arrow. And now I'm going 62. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of an invasive maneuver and see if it kind of like picks up any sway. Oh, it does a little bobble, but then it goes right back straight again. I'm going 60. When I was doing that at 55 in the 2500 Power Wagon, it kind of started wiggling all over the place. This Jeep is like, it's working. I mean, it's 4,000, it's driving about 4,000, but I am speeding up to get up to 65. So let's get it up to 65. In a mid-size truck, towing much over 65 is probably not very realistic in general, but there we go. 65 miles per hour, just hit a speed bump. Oh, yep, another bump. I'm going 66, 67. This is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy about this. 67 miles per hour. Look at the speedometer, 66, oh, 65. But there you go, you have it, 65 miles per hour, towing comfortably with no weight distribution, no sway control, stock shocks, just the balance reconfiguration, rearranging where the tires are. I would feel okay with this modification. If you're interested in buying a Dweller 15 and you want to tow with the Gladiator, if you do the modification, first of all, everybody needs to do the modification. I don't care if you're towing with a 2500, you need to do it. Like, that's very, very important. I would not buy a Dweller if you don't do this modification, because it's just not safe to tow, and safety's number one. I mean, you could do a weight distribution hitch, but you're $500 to $1,000 for a weight distribution hitch, right? You can do the shocks. You're $1,000 to $1,500 for the shocks, right? You're talking $2,000 to $3,000 if you want to do that. The modification for the tire stuff is not that expensive. $10 cheaper than doing the shocks. And it completely eliminates all the issues with sway on a 1500, on a 2500, and now here we are in a mid-sized truck. This is pretty freaking awesome. I'm super happy about it. So Ranger, Chevy, I mean, this one is rated for around 7,000 pounds. If you get the max tow package on the Gladiator, I think it's 7,200 pounds. I could be wrong a little bit off on the numbers, but it's right around there. So if you're looking at a vehicle that's rated over 7,000 pounds, yeah, it's gonna work it, but I didn't deal with any sway. Now with a mid-size truck, I might recommend for highway use to do a weight distribution hitch, because it did squat it pretty good. So, you know, that might lift up the squat a little bit and just help a little bit with some stability on the freeway, but not necessary. If you're patient and you're okay with going 65 or less with a mid-size, you probably manage just the way it's set up. You want to throw a weight distribution hitch, you can probably cruise at 70 to 75. The engine is not super powerful. This is a 3.6, 3.7 Jeep Mopar engine. The Pentastar, it's a great engine, but you know, it doesn't have the most power in the world to tow trailers. But here we go, we're going back on the freeway, getting back up to speed. So feel good about this. ROA approved, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm experiencing zero sway at 71 miles per hour. Check out the mirror. And we're about to hit a bump, so that will create some instability for a second. Oh, did you notice anything moving? Nope. Feeling pretty good? Yeah. Okay, 70, 71, 72. And now check it out. We're coming up on a semi-truck. Let's cruise past him. Going 72 miles per hour. I'm gonna have two hands on the steering wheel, just in case. Passing in between a semi-truck here, hitting a bump, passing a semi-truck over here, hitting a bump, and oh, I got some wind, definitely pushing me. That semi-truck's pushing me, but look at the trailer. I'm going 72 miles per hour. Look at this right here, 71, 72 miles per hour. Trailer is towing great. Super happy. Super happy. This is really good. Seriously, if you're interested in a dweller, reach out to us. I wouldn't recommend buying one without doing this modification. We don't modify trailers that you don't buy from us. Typically, we're just too busy. Our shop is too busy. We don't have enough time to take outside service. So if you are thinking about buying one of these, reach out to us and we would be happy to get you in one and get this setup done for you as well. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.